Yeah, hi, this is Alcan. Welcome back to my channel. It's going on YouTube later. So, yes, back live at the Bay Plaza Mall. There's a new restaurant taking the place of Joe Crab behind me. This Hook in Rio. No, they don't sponsor me. Anyway, it's a nice plug for them. But basically, the reason I'm on tonight is a little update of my stuff and an interesting footnote to that incident that happened in Colorado. I know you probably saw the video, but you saw the portion from Inside Edition. But I saw the actual video when he was filming it. And by the way, I do follow the guy from Planet Burger now. Apparently, the truck was speeding excessively on the emergency lane, or the breakdown lane as they call it. So I don't know what he was in a hurry for, but they already had an accident prior to the incident. So apparently when he realized where he was going, he had no place to go. Well, you know what happened next, the accident. So he caused a secondary accident. Now, in case you're wondering, the people involved in the first accident, would they get charged with the second one? No, probably not. Because the trucker should have slowed down. He shouldn't have been using the emergency lane and operating recklessly. That's why he became charged with 4 deaths. Basically, it's just the guy from Planet Burger was just at the right place at the right time. So I'm most likely going to use that video against the trucker when he does go to court. I'm not sure if they're charging him with homicide, but or vehicular manslaughter. But either way, you know, it was the secondary accident was preventable. Being that he was operating recklessly and in the lane he wasn't supposed to be in. Yep, we're gonna hit him hard. Anyway, so about my situation, yeah, I'm starting to pack up and throw stuff out of my apartment. As you may know, our lease was renewed, so we had to look for another place. Hopefully, be ready by the end of May to get out of there. Now the other thing is the situation that happened on the Long Island Railroad. Apparently the accountant people there don't seem to catch these things when it's happening. Somebody else always someone always manages to find out about these things as a newcomer or someone outside the agency. Well, in this case, it was the Empire Center having to look in the numbers, and they noticed this one guy, this Tom guy, and I'm not going to say his last name. Well, his name is a little longer than that. Choo-choo. Yeah, he's supposed to work a geometry train of some sort. He was working 15 hours on this last year. So, according to the numbers, he was making on the last year's salary $344,000. So, when he's retiring, he's supposed to make $162,000 a year, or a breakdown of $31,500 before taxes a month. Yeah, I don't know why the Long Island Railroad did not catch this until the Empire people caught it. So, again, Long Island Railroad got caught with his pants down, skirt down, because we don't discriminate. We don't know man or woman screwed up down there in the agency. But then again, this is not the first time Long Island Railroad got caught in a controversy involving their pension. Several years ago, there was a massive amount of employees of Long Island Railroad were they retired. It was heading the disability angle. A lot of them. So somebody noticed it, because here they are, these people are supposed to be injured, they're getting extra money in their pension, and they're playing golf. Well, I can tell you right now, I had no intentions of picking up a golf club anytime soon. No, not in this building. I could have been on it, but I did turn it down. If later in the future I do need it, yeah. But you know I'm not going to be golfing or anything like that. No way. So, compared to what am I making as a retiree, it's only $3,815 after tax a month. This guy was making $31,500 before tax, so he's not going to lose that much when the tax return comes, the federal that is. I don't know if he pays city or state tax, but that's a lot of money. And Long Island Railroad, just like everybody else in the NTA, is struggling, having a bad on-time performance record. So we don't understand how he managed to get 15 hours a day, because FRA rules says you're only allowed to work 10 hours a day. So you're only allowed to make 10 hours pay-wise. So how did he get 15 is beyond me. Well, you know, Long Island Railroad dropped the ball again. So it's like what happened with that pension situation with the disability. Eventually, a new Long Island Railroad president noticed these numbers and questioned it. They had an investigation, and a lot of employees had to plead guilty and get back some of that money, and some of these doctors who were involved were having trouble too. And, you know, they had to be guilty. Some lost their license, I believe. But, you know, it's still ripe for abuse, and this happened again. The thing is, what pisses me off, here it is New York City Transit, they're very tight on overtime and any way you can make money, but it doesn't seem to be the same going on with Long Island Railroad. So the commuters over there are up in arms, and it's gotten so bad now. You know, you have the politicians involved on both sides up in Albany. They want to investigations. I don't know if this is being investigated yet, but I'm sure it will be. And the guy in the middle of this firing range, he's not talking. In fact, outside his house, the New York Post has had a picture of his house with a scarecrow and a sign saying no questions and no trespassing. Scarecrow. I guess he thinks the media is a bunch of crows. Oh yeah. You think that's going to stop them from picking at you, huh? No. As long as you got the Empire Center up your rear end, buddy, they ain't going away. And I'm pissed because here it is, the same agency knocked my pension down to a ridiculous amount. They did with overtime caps, they cut assignments, they cut jobs, they changed assignments. They did everything they could to make my situation not so great. And of course, the 2005 strike didn't help me either. I lost my a chance to be in a union. That's something to eventually talk about. So, and you know what? This might even lead to a legal action. Yeah, the riders should sue. The state should sue. And unfortunately, I might have to take legal action against the authorities and the city too. So, because basically they put all these controls on the transit employees, but they don't put control on the Long Island Railroad, and you can see what just happened. And I bet you the top 10 was probably most of the Long Island Railroad guys. And Metro North people, But I don't know if anybody on Transit made the top 10. I'm not even sure anybody from Transit made the top 100, to be honest. And the guy, when he made all that money, he made more than even the mayor of the city of New York. I know. Yeah, I must have met Hump at the wrong agency. That's what happened. But the thing is, he only worked 30 years. I worked 33. So, you know, it doesn't make sense at all. How the fact that he was able to do it, how the fact that nobody on Long Island Railroad caught this, again, there's always some outsider has to catch it. So, I'm not very happy about my situation now. So, you know why I'm also upset? Because, you know, all the stuff they do on the transit system, any savings they have, I'm sure it goes back into the MTA pool. Guess who ends up grabbing it? Long Island Railroad. So what's the point of having all these cuts if you're going to give the commuter one?
Good evening, shoppers. Good evening, shoppers. We're going to be tonight at 9:30 p.m. All hours for Sunday are 11 a.m. 8 p.m. Thank you for shopping at Bay Plaza. Please be advised that the third floor food court, all orders are to go.
Yes, that's telling the shopper it's time to get out. But we're okay because we're near Olive Garden. So we're okay. There's some close where I am. So, if you want to keep following what's going on, just go check out the New York Post. It has the 3 articles in a row about it. You know, they made the front page 3 times. I'm sure the people at the Empire Center are very ecstatic about this. More than that Tom guy is. Well, he's hiding. He's not going to say anything right now. But if he's called out to Albany, he's not going to have a choice. So I can't say so long for now, and don't forget to stock. And I try to say this.